I'm here at the Chapala Fire Department. There's a fire truck pulling up here. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to show the front of the building, and then we're going to do a walkthrough. Now this is on the Mantle bypass here in Chapala. It goes between Chapala on the road to Guadalajara and the Walmart store where the mall is. And he's just backing this fire truck, just a ladder truck, and he's just backing it up right here. And this is the fire department. This is where they fight all the fires from, and they have ambulances here, and they have rescue trucks here, and they do a little of everything. They use the rescue trucks when they do accidents and things like that. They can get there quicker from here sometimes. And they're moving equipment around this morning. They used to have hardly any fire trucks. Now they've got quite a few. And that's one of the trucks right there. And I'm going to do a tour through the building. Here's a couple of motorcycles to get quick to different places. They'll go up in the hills. And there's one of their cars. And they have just a little everything. And they're nice trucks. They've been donated to them by different fire companies when they get rid of their older trucks. And they're good for here. Because they don't have many fires in buildings here, because everything is built out of concrete. And they're moving that truck out. Okay, I'm going to go inside and we're going to do a walk through the whole place. This is the office where they dispatch from. Okay, this is where they dispatch from. This is their dispatching equipment. They have a computer here, and they have a couple of radios. They got 3 of them. And here's one of their offices. You see the helmets up on the wall. And here's their logo. And it's a beautiful wide open facility. And here's bunker gear here. Here's somebody's bunker gear right here. He's ready to jump into his boots and go to a fire. He's got his backpack, his bunker gear, his boots, his helmet, and an extra jacket up there and helmet. And here's some things. You can read these things. You don't know what they say. They're about different people and did different things. This is an old building, but it's very good. This is one of the offices. You can read the description up there, and there's the office right here of whose office it is. And here's another one right here with a couple of people in it, and a bunch of medicine up there. And there's the name at the top. Okay, I'm waiting for a man now. Here's a mural on the wall and some paint. And it's been here a while as a firefighter, helping save somebody on the lake. And that's something else they do, is they do lake rescues also. I didn't realize that. And they do a little of everything. Okay, I'm going to get with him. I'm ready. I'm going to get with this gentleman here, and he's going to do the interview. Tell me your name and what.
Hi Ed, good morning. My name is Pedro. I'm a paramedic, so I'm going to show you a tiny bit of our base. Okay, just follow me.
Okay, I'm following. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is going upstairs.
We're going to upstairs.
Yeah, we're going to go upstairs first.
Upstairs, Ed, we have our bedrooms area where the guys.
Oh, you have people that stay here overnight, that sleep here?
Yeah, we sleep here. We are in 24 hours. We have a few beds.
Yeah.
We have our locker where the guys
beds and lockers.
And we have more beds. In this moment, the guys are painting our bedroom area.
Oh, that's good.
So, we are fixing
so
things.
It's in a little disarray because of the painting and stuff. Now this is just like some of the old Boston fire departments in Boston, Massachusetts, where I came from originally, that had facilities right in them to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Ours in Wyoming, Thermopolis, Wyoming, they don't, it's all volunteer fire department. They volunteer and they come when the pages go off.
Okay, and
this is bathrooms and showers.
The shower, right?
Yeah.
And We have a new building. Well, not building. We have a new areas like here.
Yeah.
They put a new office for the guys. It's for the inspection.
See, they're
area.
really putting in new walls, and they're putting in new railings here, and just kind of fixing the whole place. You can see the difference between the new paint and the old paint. This is a TV viewing area where they can, rest between doing things.
And then we have the classroom.
The classroom in there. That's a classroom.
And here is where the guys are for the inspections area.
This is where they spend their time.
Yeah, we have three persons in charge of this
And
area.
there's bunker gear right there.
And also we have in the same office we have the capacitation personnel.
Yeah.
Where they make inspections and make courses.
I see.
And
This is a walkway across to the other building on the second floor, and they have a fire pole here. Now, I seen these when I was younger in Boston, Massachusetts, as I was telling them. This is where they slide down the pole to be quicker going to the fire. They slide down this pole. Yeah, and you can see the hills around here. It's in a beautiful location, beautiful area. And there's the trucks down there. Here's a truck with a ladder on it. I'm trying to do a good job and watch. There's air bottles there for oxygen, for fighting fires, and things like that. And there's some of their vehicles. There's a couple of ambulances. And then over here on the other side, they have a boat that they haven't used for a long time because they probably use other people's boats. And a couple more ambulances, older ambulances, that are just parked in their facility. And just a lot of equipment. They've got a water truck here for a water tender to bring water when they need water at a fire, and that's very helpful. And here's upstairs. Here's all their gear is up here. This is a kind of a recreation room with all their bunker gear and all their lockers for the different firemen. They have a lot of firemen. That's really nice. And exercise equipment to keep them healthy, because when you climb these mountains to go to a fire, if there was a fire up there, you'd have to be in pretty good shape to walk up there. So you got to keep exercising and keep doing things. See this gentleman down here, he's working on oxygen bottles. That's the backpacks for so they have oxygen when they have a fire. And you can see some of the equipment, they've got it out of that truck and they're redoing it, probably recertifying the bottles and making sure they're full and everything, because they have to do that every so often. And this is over here on the other side. I can't go in here, but that's all right. There's more gear in here and more office. There's a trophy in there and just all kinds of stuff in here. I'll peek through the window. All kinds of bunker gear. Everybody has to have all their equipment when they go to a fire. Okay, I'll try not to move too fast. We'll go down. We'll go down the stairs here. If you've ever been to an old fire hall in a big city like New York or Boston, the older ones have these poles where they used to slide down from the second floor where they slept to get to the fire truck really quick. And there's the pole with the hole. And they all had them. And here's some of the equipment up close. And all the equipment, they're cleaning this truck up. They have to, reorganize things every so often. Things just get, not put back when they have a fire or something, or they have an automobile accident or a truck. And here's their oxygen bottles. There's 5 of them there. And they're about 20 minutes each. Here's the back. They got a fan here for fumigating the place, getting the oxygen air out, the smoke, I should say. Siren on the truck. This is an old Mack, older Mack. And just all kinds of things. Now here's the ambulances. Here's one of the guys that drives around town. See, the truck's been out in the trees where they do things and everything else, and he's leaving. And here's the water truck, a nice new international cab on it with an older tank, and it's worthy, it's roadworthy, ready to go right now if they needed it. And there's that pole again, where they jump through the opening and go to the pole. And that's where we were upstairs. And they fight fires in buildings. They also do lake rescues, and they also do wildfires in the mountains. But they also have planes that fly into the places where they do wildfires. See, here's shovels for wildfires, and just all kinds of bunker equipment. And there's oxygen bottles in here also, and here's all the controls to work the pumper with all your gauges, just like everybody else has. Place for men to ride in here, because no more do you ride on the back of the fire truck like they used to years ago. And I'll walk around this other side and just show the back. That's the fan for airing out a house after it has a fire. And here's some boxes of gear. Everything is labeled. That looks like a porta power for doing running the jaws of life, hydraulic pump, and it's portable. And here's more of the truck. Here's some of their old equipment out here. I'm going to do this in one long video. They're doing some construction. They're building a road over here. Here's some of their older equipment. This is the only truck they had about 7 years ago. This is all they had for a fire truck, and it wasn't very dependable. It just wasn't much of a truck, and they've kind of stripped everything off of it, and it's not usable anymore. Here's an older pickup and just old equipment. Down here in Mexico, they kind of save everything, and they use parts off of different things. And here's their big ladder truck, which has got I don't know, they can get up 3 or 4 stories, and we don't have any buildings here that are any more than 4 stories high. I don't think we've got any 4 stories. Well, 3 stories, most everything is at the tops. And it's all set up, ready to go right now, and if they need it. And he's got me blocked in here. Here's kind of a shrine over here to the firefighters. And there's probably been some that have been killed on fires, you know, or been hurt, been injured. And so they've got kind of a memorial to it. And that's very nice. There's one's picture up there. I don't know who he is. This is the other side of the truck. Just looking at it up close. And the degrees the ladder's up. See, it's down now, so it's at 0. That's just a little look around the fire department for Chapala, Mexico. And this fire department covers 3 or 4 towns that are around. It's all Chapala, but like Ajijic and San Antonio and San Nicolas and Riveras and all them are different towns that they cover. And so they have quite an area here that they cover, and maybe even more, I'm not sure. But thank you very much for looking at my video, and I will be putting this on. They have women firefighters and men firefighters, and that's very, very good. Thank you much.